What's going on, guys? All right, we got a mini to close. For those of you in here that are not in the mini, I do have a couple live fills open. I've got one box of NT left. I've got we've gone through 11 of 12 boxes. I have one box left in that last case. We did 3 of the 4 boxes last night. Last box of NT I've got. I think we may be able to get our hands on some more, but I don't know when that's coming through. For right now, that is my last box in stock. So I can only do this one once tonight, but I do have that live fill up. And then over on the other side of the screen, I've got Prospect Edition. If you want like a nice cheap one, $4 a team, $12, good for 3 random teams and a 6 auto box of the Prospect Edition. I tagged Thomas in here. Thomas picked up a couple personals last night for Prospect Edition and wasn't able to stick around. He paid for them, but wasn't able to stick around on the stream. I didn't want to break him without him in there, so I told him we'd break him once we were live again. So, Thomas, if you make it in here, we'll break it after the mini. Otherwise, we'll do it after the main. Marvel grabbing 7 in NT. Let me throw you on the list here, as well as 4 and 7 in Prospect. You got it. There's Thomas. Perfect. All right, Thomas, hang tight with us, and we'll get you. We'll get those boxes open for you before I cut this video stream. Let me just update the spots here. Got Marvel Allen. All right, so I got you for 7 on NT. And then 4 and 7 on Prospect. What up, Jim? Josh grabbing 2 and 5 in NT. You got it, bud? I said I only got the one box today on that one. I'm going to try to get some more. You guys, I had a lot of people ask me if we were going to be able to get more flawless after we did the flawless cases. We went out of the market. We were able to find them at a good rate, so went ahead and grabbed them. Yeah, I have a case of flawless. So that's what's in the main break today. And I think we are probably going to be able to do the same with NT. All right, 2 and 5 to Josh. Marvel says grab 4 in NT as well. You got it, bud. Not yet, Jim. We're getting ready to. Yep, we're about to run it now. I want to give everybody just a minute to jump in. All right, so for the random for the mini, so I've got it's actually a pretty quick one. There's only 6 spots in this one. The last 3 teams, I like doing these 50-50 minis. Let's see. Jared's going to grab 6 and 8 in Prospect. Let me update that one. Keep updating these as we go. Hold off on sending payments, guys. Don't send payments just yet. Let's make sure it's going to close first. Also, I've got a different PayPal. If you're a regular in the live fills, you know what's going on there. If you're not, though, we do a different PayPal address. Regular Venmo's fine, but it's a different PayPal where we can take friends and family. Okay. Main break's a separate stream. Yes, that's right. Yep. Yeah, and we'll do the live fills we'll do on that main break as well. The only thing I'm going to add to this one is just Thomas's 2 personals he picked up last night. So let's see, Thomas grabbing 1 on NT. Do I say that? I mean, if we fill it, I guess, I don't know how we do it. If we fill it, I tell you what, if we fill it here on the mini, we'll do it after the mini, or after the Thomas's personals. I mean, there's no reason to stretch that out. We will do the mini first. Thomas Harper, 1 in NT. But yeah, the main will break under a different one. Bo says 6 and 8 NT. Gotcha. Okay. Tell you what, guys. Again, if we fill it right here on the mini video, we'll run it. We'll run it on the mini. And then when I go live on the main, I'll put something else up. Like I said, I can't do more NT, but I can do something. Logan, this was a mini to close, bud. Yeah, that's it for the main. Let's see, John's gonna grab 2 and 5 in Prospects. So John, but we are live filling though. That we got. I got 1 box of NT left. We're about to wrap up the 3rd case on the live fills for NT over the last couple days. There we go, 2 and 5. Cool. Got him. I think I'm up to date. If I missed your claim, let me know. Looks like we got 4 spots left in Prospect Edition, 3 spots left in NT. Hang on. Couple more down. Thomas is going to grab 10, spot 10 in NT. Like I said, if we close this right here on this video, we'll run it on this video. All right, Thomas, I got you in the 10. And then, see, Jared's taking 1 on Prospects. You got it, bud. All right, so 3 and 9, last 2 spots on NT. 3, 9, and 10, last 3 spots on Prospect. For the mini, let's run that mini real quick. Bo says I'll close out NT. Perfect. All right, so NT's closed. Do me a favor, guys, on the payments on that. If you want to go ahead and send, like I said, we can run this right after the mini. Hang on, Bo Blankenship. Oops. If you know where to send, that's fine. I'm going to drop a note for maybe those that don't, though. And then Jeff Bryant's going to grab 9 and 10 in Prospects, so just spot 3 left in Prospects, which we can run another one of. Keep in mind, guys, on Prospect, I've got a note up there in the title. We're not doing the base in those. There's not a ton of base cards, but we're just shipping out the autos and the parallels, autos and the numbered and autos, which there's plenty of. There'll be a decent little stack of those. And then if we get the case hit kaboom, we'll include that as well. But like base paper, like base cards, base inserts, I'm not going to sort those. If anybody's got a problem with that, let me know. It's not that big a deal if you want them, but I'm assuming you guys are probably okay not getting the base in those. And then Marvel's going to grab 3 on Prospect to close that one. All right, that's a first. I don't think we've ever closed both rounds on the mini before. Nice. All right, well, both rounds are full. So we can kick off more rounds here in a minute, but let's get the mini run, because I know I've got a few people in here waiting for that to go. Before I do, let me just drop the payment info when you guys can send payments while we're doing the minis. And like I said, guys, if we're paid up, we'll run these right now. So here is the payment info. I am commenting that and pinning it. So it's the normal Venmo, but for the PayPal, like I said, it's a different PayPal address than what you use for the breaks. In the breaks, we use that Jason's Jet Breakers PayPal. That long one, sorry, Gabe. That's a business account. We can only take goods and services there. I have to account for those when I write up the breaks. On these, we try to make them really, really cheap. So I'm assuming all friends and family payments come in. So that gold 188 at Yahoo is Jason's personal, where we can take a friends and family payment. What up, Casey? Casey, we just closed a couple of live fills on the mini. So we're going to run the mini, and then we're going to go ahead and run the live fills. So... all right, I have got, for the mini, let me switch gears here. Let's knock that mini out real quick. I'm going to bring this on screen. I've got Austin Nelson in spot 1, John Spurbeck's in 2, Robert Miramontes is in 3, Josh Stevens in 4, Gabe Newstadt's in 5, and Jim Collins is in spot number 6. So, as always, guys, everything's live. We don't bother with the dice roll. It's just 5 spins on the randomizer. Mini to close the 8-box baseball PYT for today, 5-3-25. We're going to randomize it 5 times after that 5th and final randomization. That's the final list we're going to use. Whoever ends up in the top spot after 5 spins on the randomizer is going to take the Padres in the main break with Flawless. Whoever ends up in spot 2 takes the Red Sox, 3 takes the Reds. For 4, 5, and 6, instead of walking out empty-handed, which is typically what would happen if you don't hit on a mini spot, we want to make sure everyone gets something. So I do have some packs here out of a Series 1 hobby box. We've just been kind of working down through this box. I don't think we've hit the hit yet. I'm not positive, but I don't remember pulling the 1 auto or relic per box. Don't quote me on it, but I don't think it's in there, or I don't think it's been pulled yet. They're about $5 packs is what we've got them wholesaled at, and so that's what I've got them priced in the breakout. We're not trying to make anything on those, just trying to break even on them. If you would rather apply the $5 towards a live fill spot, that's totally okay. If you want to put the $5 towards this or one of the other live fill spots tonight, that's fine. If you do want to do that, though, let me know before we open the packs, because if I don't, let me know immediately, because I'm going to open the packs. If you're not here in the chat, I'm just going to go ahead and grab it for you. I hear you, Thomas. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and open it for you here live. If I don't hear from you, I'm just going to grab your random. If you want to pick the number, you can pick like the pack number you can. Or again, if you want to take the $5 off, that's fine too. Let me know. If I don't hear from him, I'm going to open up the pack because I can't come back to him. All right, 5 times on the random, guys. Best of luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then last spin 5. I have got Austin Nelson in spot number 1. Austin taking the Padres in this one. Josh Thiedens in spot number 2, taking the Red Sox. And then Robert Miramontes in spot number 3, taking the Reds. So for 4, 5, and 6, I unfortunately, guys, don't have teams for you guys. I do. Again, I'm going to crack a pack for each one of you. John Spurbeck, Jim Collins, and Gabe Newstat. If any of you all would rather have the $5 off of one of the live fill spots, that's fine. Just let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to grab you a pack. Or, again, if you want to choose the pack number, you guys can pick that. Hopefully, I can hit one of you guys something in these. It's a lot of base packs, but, I mean, they are hobby boxes, so we're going to find hits, too. We're going to find, you know, autos, relics, numbered short prints. Supers are in play. I mean, everything's live, so. Man, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I wish I could get everyone there. Yeah, it's just kind of the nature of it. Hot and cold streaks, man. All right, so I have got, let me grab my bags. Yeah, no problem, bud. All right, Gabe's good with the random pack. John and Jim, if either one of you guys would rather have, like I said, rather have the discount, let me know. Or if you want to pick your pack number, that's fine too. Man, I'm on cold streaks for a few, you guys. I'm sorry, fellas. Jim's go with the random as well. Okay. I think Austin was one where, like, I think we were Austin. Wasn't that you that we were on a nasty cold streak for a while, then kind of flip flopped over to a hot streak. Can't remember if it was if we ever broke that hot streak or if this is a continuation of it, but I know we had those. All right, and then John. Okay. So, Gabe, we'll grab your pack first. Just going to grab one out the middle here. Good luck, bud. Again, this is Gabe's pack. All right, got Paul Blackburn, Tyro Estrada, Tyler Phillips, rookie, Ezekiel Tovar, Yu Darvish, Dylan Dingler, Jose Altuve, Josh Young, Cubs team card, Geraldo Perdomo, Lamonte Wade Jr., and Blake Perkins. Wade should be to 2025. That is 1140 out of 2025. Like I said, if you guys are in the live fill, hang around. We're gonna jump right into them. We'll go verify some payments and we'll be good to go. I mean, I don't see any reason I'm making you guys wait. All right, Jim, I'm going to grab you one next. I can just grab one out the middle. The giveaway on the soda, that's right. That's right. Anthony Volpe, Pete Crow Armstrong, Red Sox team card, Spencer Steer, Chris Taylor, Michael Ciani, Kai Bush, Colt Keith, Matt Chapman, Carlos Narvaez, Bobby Witt on the All-Tops team, Bryce Harper. So all base in that one. It's a lot of base packs. And then John, never heard anything, so I'm just going to grab you one as well, bud. Just going to make sure I didn't miss a comment. Yeah. All right. Good luck, John. Ben Rice on the base rookie. We'll sleeve that one up. Andres Jimenez, Ha-Seong Kim, Bradley Blaylock, Ryan Jeffers, Jake Irvin. League leaders, Cedric Mullins, Jonathan India, Andrew McCutcheon, Justin Henry Malloy, Brian Wu on the base. So all base packs. All right, the rest of you guys, like I said, I'll go update the list here after we finish, but I'm going to go ahead and run it. Clear this out. I'll try to get you guys next time. All right. let's check payments real quick. So the NT break closed first. So let me run that one here. I tell you, I always do this at the end real quick. I'll come right back. Hang on 1 second. Just a recap in case you jumped in late. Austin Nelson took top spot with the Padres. Josh Steedens, you got number 2 with the Red Sox. And then Robert Miramontes in 3 took the Reds. Just like I said, in case you were a little late. Let's see. All right, let me get in here and grab a fresh sheet. Call this one NT. Let me grab the list. I'm going to copy that and paste. Until while I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste the prospect edition list. All right, let me go check these payments real quick, guys. Hang tight 1 minute. Let's see. All right, Jared, I've got you with a prospect spot. I've got Gabe. Let's see, that's the mini spot. Let me go over here and log into this one. There we go. Okay. Marvel, I've got you with 2 NT spots. 1, 2. I got 4 NT spots for Bo. NT and prospect. All right, so 2 NT spots for John. Let's see. Oh, I screwed that list up. I put, sorry about that. I put Josh. Man, I don't know why I cannot keep the 2 of you guys straight. Come on, what are we doing? John Spurbeck in spot 5. And spot 2. My fault, bud. All right, I got you fixed on my side. And then, let's see, Thomas, I got you for a pair. So, NT's all paid up. We are good on that one. Let's see, we had... John with 1... 1. Okay, John, I've got your spots for prospect. Almost there, almost there. Jeff Brown, I got your prospect spots. Come on, come on. All right. Jared, I've got one of your prospect spots, but you have 2. I've got you in 2 and 6. So I got the 12 on Venmo, but it's just showing 1. So let me get you for 1 more spot there for 12 more bucks, and then Marvel Sorry, Jared, 2 more spots. Sorry, you have 3 spots total. You have 1, 6, and 8. So 24 more to you, and you're good to go on the on prospect. And then Marvel, I've got you for 1, 2, 3 spots on prospect. So 36, and you're good on prospect. We're gonna do that one next anyway. We've got NT coming up first. All right, NT baseball. Hopefully you guys are all here and didn't hop out, but that list is full. We're ready to go. If you guys are just hopping in, this is a video for a mini, but we went ahead and closed a couple live fill spots, so we figured let's run the live fills. All right. No reason to make everybody wait. Let me grab a fresh random. Oh, the other was PayPal. Gotcha. Let's see. Which PayPal did you send to? Because I checked both of them. I didn't see it in either one. Did you send to the gold 188? Because I didn't see it there. Let me check. Let me see if maybe because I didn't see it in the regular Jet Breakers one either. But let me check to see if maybe you sent to the misspelled one. Hang on. You did. Okay. We got you. No worries. So, yeah, this happens so often. Gabe actually just did this earlier in this break. Like, it happens a lot. So, it's Jason's Jet Breakers is the main PayPal. And like, a lot of times we get payments sent to Jason Jet Breakers with no S after it. Like, it's such a common misspelling that we went ahead and registered that account too. So we needed a separate PayPal account for something. I think it was like for like a drip or a whatnot thing. And so like we made it that one. Like it wasn't like a publicly used one, but we went ahead and registered that one. And so I have access to that. I check it. Like we get payments in there all the time. So no, and the ironic thing is we can actually take a friends and family payment in that one. That one was not converted. So Jared, you're good. Bottom line, you're good. Let's see. Let me switch back over to gold, though. This is not, Matt. No. It's the mini, but we closed the live fills. We closed both rounds of live fills while doing, while getting the mini going. So I figured there's no point in making everybody who closed the live fills have to jump off the video, jump back on, wait for the main break to be done. Like, the live fills are full. They're full and they're paid. So we're going to run them right now. All right, I'm going to call this one 2024 National Treasures Baseball. 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 1 for 523. 5 times on the random, and then let me grab a fresh list. Beautiful. Yeah, we're going to get that question a lot. Yeah, we're going to get people popping in a bunch here. The main break is not run. This is still the video for the mini, but we closed a couple live fill rounds, so no reason to make everybody wait. We're just going to get started. So there we go. All right, I'm going to pull down the lists just to kind of clear some screen space. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Here, I don't need that there right now. I'll get something else lined up for the main break for that second option. Again, this is my last NT, so I can't do another NT box, but I can do more Prospect Editions. So if anybody wants to kick off another round of Prospect Edition, you can feel free to. And then we'll, if we don't fill that round, we'll just carry that into the main. It's a lot easier to close going into the main if we have spots already picked up during the mini. So we don't mind that a bit. Here, let's do this. I'm going to put that list back up and just going to put that there. Boom. There we go. Round 2. If anybody wants to fill up round 2. Yep, we'll do fills in the in the mainstream as well. Yes. All right. Cool. Let's get the random up. So this is going to be for NT. There we go. NT is all paid up. We're good to go. So I got Thomas Harper in spot 1. John Spurbeck is in spot 2. Bo Blankenship is in 3. Marvel Allen's in 4. John Spurbeck is in 5. Bo Blankenship's in 6. Marvel Allen's in 7. Bo Blankenship is in 8 and 9. Thomas Harper is in spot number 10. Okay. If you guys don't mind, while I'm ranting this off, if you guys could just give me like a present here, I'm hoping that none of you all jumped out thinking that it was going to go during the main. This is new. We haven't done this before, so I hate for somebody to miss the break. I know it's not a cheap live fill, so let me know if y'all are in here while I'm doing the random, and I'll tag whoever we're missing. All right, but those are my 1 through 10 spots. I'll make this bigger in just a minute. That's my 1 through 10, and here is the list. So I got Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. We're going to go 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list, drop it next to your names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 2, you're going to get 2, 12, and 22. If you're in spot 5, you're going to get 5, 15, and 25, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start the break. So 24 National Treasures Baseball, 1 box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 5/23/25. Best of luck, guys. 5 spins. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Got the Reds in the top spot. Down to the Red Sox. Reds to Red Sox. A couple of mini teams. And pasting. Move those columns over and come on. Now we can zoom. All right, Thomas Harper, I've got you with the Reds, Diamondbacks, Guardians. John with the Mariners, Yankees, and Angels. Nice set in the 2 spot, John. Bo Blankenship, Cardinals, Giants, and Twins. Marvel Allen, Phillies, Marlins, and Brewers. John Spurbeck with the A's, Cubs, and Rangers. Bo Blankenship, Braves, Jays, and Dodgers. Marvel Allen, Rockies, Stros, and Pirates. Good luck on Skeens. Bo Blankenship with the Mets, Orioles, and White Sox, as well as the Padres, Tigers, and Nats. Another good set. Thomas Harper with the Rays, Royals, and Red Sox. Not bad either. So I've got Bo is here, Marvel is here, John is here. Thomas, are you still in here? John, Bo, Marvel, John, Bo, Marvel, Bo. Tom, I think Thomas is the only one that I didn't see a hear from. I know Thomas is here because he's hanging out to break his personals. I will tag just in case, though. Oh, he's here. Okay, perfect. All right, just making sure. And then that prospect edition box, like I said, we'll do that one. Thomas, if you're good with running that one, and then we'll do your 2 personals right after, if that's okay. Or if you want to run them before, that's okay too. I made you wait last night before you fell asleep. I don't want to keep pushing you back if you're ready to go. Pirates for Yankees being offered. Whenever. Okay, cool. I figured you're okay right now because you're in the NT break. Pirates, Yankees being offered. That's a big boy trade. If you're just joining, this is still the mini. We haven't started the main break yet. We closed a live fill during the mini, so we're going to go ahead and run it, knock it out. If anybody's got any requests for what I substitute National Treasures for in the live for the live fill option for the main break, I could either do Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft, Bowman's Best. Thinking what else? Bowman Jumbo. Probably going to be one of those. John says, I'm a Yankee fan. All right. Doesn't sound like it's going to move. So let's go ahead and get to cutting. It's going to take me just a minute. But let's go ahead and start. All right. Like I said, I only got the one, so no box to choose from. Are any of you all who are in this live fill, have any of you guys not gotten one of the empty boxes yet? Thomas, John, Bo, Marvel. Have any of the four of you guys not gotten one yet? Where is my cutter? I guess more specifically, have any of you not gotten one and want one? Marvel, cool. Okay, Marvel, the empty box is you, bud. Where is my box cutter? All right, I gotta back up. Yeah, I'm not charging anything for them. I'm just kind of going first come. So, yeah, I got Marvel's comment first. So, yeah, like I said, I already first one in. So, Marvel, but yeah, box will be yours, bud. Sorry about that, John. John, did we not have not been able to, sorry about that, man. Try to get you on the next one. Like I said, I do think we probably will get some more. We don't have any now, but I believe Jason told me that he was, after seeing how popular it's been these last couple days, he's going to see if he can get a good deal on some. We will not overpay for products because then we have to overcharge, and that's just not an option. Rather not have it and break something else that we can offer at a good price. But I do think he's able, if he was able to find something. All right. All right, Marvel, your box, bud. All right, let's get started. Good luck, guys. First up, to 75, Colson Montgomery. That one's going to the White Sox. White Sox with the red, Colson Montgomery. And our other parallel is to 99, DeVries for the Padres. So Padres was Bo, and White Sox was Bo. All right, so both parallels to Bo Blankenship. Yeah, Casey, I get so many people that ask for it. The only way that I can really make that fair is I make it part of the paper spot, and it was in the post that way as well. So the paper, it's going to be somebody, I forget who it was. Somebody worded it this way. I really liked it. They said base and case, the base paper and the briefcase. So it'll be a combination auction spot for the briefcase and the base paper. With National Treasures, we went through enough of them that I had a bunch to go around. So I was able to give out. I mean, I've given out, I think 14, 3 cases and a few loose. Yeah, I think somewhere between 12 and 14 cigar boxes. But we don't break that many flawless. More people want them, and we have a lot less of them. All right, here we go. We should start hitting the patches first. Hurston Waldrep, nice one to 25. So rookie relic for the Braves. Hurston Waldrep, 21 out of 25 on a 3-color patch. Braves are Bo. Bo running them. Spot 4 on the live. You got it, Joseph. Yeah, John, next time I have one in an actual break, I will give that one to you. Like a not on a live fill. Next time I get one actually in the break, I'll do that. Here, I'll even write your name down so don't forget it. John. Here we go. T-box. Let's keep that off to the side. So Joseph grabbing spot 4 on that left side. For the I tell you what, guys, for the next round, let's see what happens on this one for the second round of prospect. I'm probably gonna say if we do manage to fill the second round of prospect, let's do that one after the main break, just because yeah, we will have a bunch of people waiting on the main break, and we're gonna have a lot of confusion. People coming in here going, "Is it started? Are we live?" Jay Eloff is to 25, 18 out of 25 on the bat slice for prospect. Prospect Lumber, 18 out of 25 for the Dodgers. I went ahead and grabbed the one behind it as well. That is to 99, Marcelo Mayer, single color patch. I only say that because at $12 spots, I could see us potentially going through like a whole bunch of those. Gotcha. Let's do it, man. Let's hit that Skeensy, get you off right. That's the way to start any trip. That'd be a nasty one. Next up, another Lumber. This went to 15, Lou Brock. Lou Brock, 12 out of 15. Single relic, bat slice. That is game used. Game worn / used material. All right, who had the Cardinals? That was Bo. Jeez, Bo. Running with it. Get the prospect edition box. You play. I might just fold it up and send it. That is 4 relics. I'm guessing probably autos the rest of the way. Yeah, auto in this next one. All right, first auto is Velasquez to 49. 16 out of 49 for the Guardians. On card, Ralphie Velasquez, Extravagance. That is from Impeccable. We've seen a couple boxes that have had Impeccable, and was it Impeccable and Flawless? Definitely Impeccable. I think it might have just been Impeccable cards. 16 of 49 out of Impeccable. 24 Impeccable. Velasquez. I do believe it is on the checklist that way. So Guardians, that is Thomas Harper. Nice auto. Also, guys, anything that you all want to run live fills on, or sorry, raw card reviews on, let me know. Those are still available. I'll go into more detail on that in the main stream. But yeah, raw card reviews available if it's not too thick. The patch autos, we've been like 50-50 on. Some of them are too thick, but they are able to grade some. All right, next up, Max Muncy, 19 out of 49. That is also out of Impeccable. 19 of 49, Max Muncy auto, watercolor ink. That's another really good looking card. Also from 24 Impeccable, Oakland, John Spurbeck. We go, John. Max Muncy watercolor ink auto on card to 49. Honestly, the impeccable cards really do look nice. A lot of color on those. Good looking sets. They're a little thinner, which is good because they tend to grade a little better. The thicker they are, the tougher they grade. So always take that. Next up, Ruben Sierras to 99, 3 out of 99. That's a peerless auto for the Rangers. Rangers were... Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? John Spurbeck in the 5 spot. 3 out of 99. I mean, I would imagine it's going to be too long, Austin. I think we're pretty much paid up. I think there was like 1 or 2 spots that I was waiting on payment for, but they were from regulars that I'm not worried about. We've managed to live fill. We managed to fill a couple of the live fill rounds, so we're going to go ahead and knock them out. This NT is almost done, and then all we're going to do is do the live fills on 1 Prospect Edition. And then I got 2 Prospect Edition personals that we sold. I'm going to knock those out real quick. But again, those are quick breaks. It's 6 packs, so those break really fast. All right, last one up. It is Oakland rookie Jacob Wilson, RPA to 49 with a nice 3-color chunky patch. Nice hit, Oakland. Again, John Spurbeck, John and Bo running this one. Jacob Wilson, RPA to 49 on card. That's nice. That's a nice one. Whew. All right, quick recap, and then we'll jump into that Prospect Edition live fill. There's Wilson to 49. We had Ruben Sierra to 99 auto. Another A to 49 Max Muncy on card auto from Impeccable. Another Impeccable was Ralphie Velasquez to 49 auto. Lumber to 15, Lou Brock. More Lumber to 25, Jake Giloff. Single color patch, Marcelo Mayer to 99. 3-color patch on the rookie, Hurston Waldrop to 25. And then our parallels, Colson Montgomery to 75 on the red, and then Leo DeVries to 99. And that is the last of NT. I know it was a little lopsided on the hits. Some of you guys did very well. Others not as much. Here, let me print that real quick, and then we will run Prospect. Like I said, we'll figure out something else to run up. Last time we did Flawless, I did a 25 spotter for a random serial number. And it was a push to close, but we were able to get it done. I don't know if I think we would get that one done again. I thought about it, but I'm probably not going to run that. Honestly, there's not really a good way to do Flawless on a live fill. It is going to be really, really expensive no matter what. All right. Let me double check real quick. Hang on, I was missing one payment earlier. Marvel, did you get your 36? Let's see. Jared got his. There's those 2. And yeah, Marvel, I got you for 36, the 3 $12 spots, and then you should be good. We should be all set. Do an 8 spot on hold on. Did you have my bad, bud? It was bad math. I did bad math in my head. For some reason I was thinking 75 a spot times 2 spots. It wasn't 75, it was 57. I inverted that. So 57 times 2 would be 114. 150 would be 36. That's perfect. You got it. All right, my fault. I got you. Yeah, I inverted that as 75 a spot instead of 57, which I think it was originally, like release day. I think it was 75 a spot if I recall. All right, fresh list coming up. New one. 24 prospect edition baseball, 1 box triple random live fill number 2. Let's see, and
are you live?
Yeah, I'm live.
Okay. So he's selling right now.
Okay,
So
and where we at?
All that stuff.
Copy. Jason giving tours to family members on Skype. All right, there we go. Got it set up. Okay, cool. So we got. There we go. I got Jared in spot 1. Actually, hey, wait. Before I do that, somebody who is in this one, give me a number between 1 and 5. Box 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one you like? And if I need to be okay, Thomas says 2 and 5 for him. So that's actually he got that in first. So 2 and 5 for Thomas. Give me a number 1, 3, or 4. Again, Thomas picked up a couple Percy's last night and wasn't able to stick around. We ended up running kind of late, and he was out before we could break him. So I told him we would break him here. So these are Thomas's, and then Jeff's. Hang on. Let me see who got in there first. Marvel got his comment in first at box number 4. And there it is. Sorry, it's in your face. Yeah, Marvel's 4 came in there first. All right, so 2 and 5 going to Thomas. There's 5. There's 2. There was 1, skip 2. 3, 4 was this one right here. All right. So that's the one we're going to do. Thomas, these 2 are yours. Just going to put those here for right now, but that's the main break. Or not the main break, the live fill break. All right. I got 3 different numbers. 1, 3, and 4. All right. That's funny. All right, one more time. Let's try that again. So, Jared, you're in spot 1. John in spot 2. Marvel in 3 and 4. John's in 5. Jared's in 6. Marvel's in 7. Jared's in 8. Jeff Bryant in 9 and 10. All right, and let me grab the random. '24 Prospect Edition Baseball, 1 box triple random live fill number 2. That's for 523.25. It's going to be a 5 times on the random, just like last time. Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. All 30 teams are on the list. Just like we did for NT, we're going to spin it 5 times on that randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste the list. I'm going to drop it next to your names. I'm going to move the columns over, so if you have spot 4, you're going to get 4, 14, and 24. If you're in spot 8, you're going to get 8, 18, and 28, so on and so forth. Quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade, and then once that chat's that down, we will start the break. Best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got Rangers down to the Pirates. Copy in. And pasting. Going to take 11 through 30. Drag and drop. 21 through 30. Drag and drop. And there we go. Jared with the Rangers, Red Sox, and Rockies. John with the Rays, White Sox, and Diamondbacks. Marvel, Mariners, Jays, Brewers, as well as Twins, Marlins, and Padres. John Spurbeck with the Giants, Cardinals, and Reds. Jared with the Nationals, Astros, and Cubs. Marvel, A's, Mets, and Braves. Jared with the O's, Guardians, and Phillies. Jeff Bryant, Angels, Tigers, Royals, as well as Yankees, Dodgers, and Pirates. And there we go. Any trades? Again, now's the time. real quick. I'm just going to double check and see where we're at with football. We had like 9 spots left as of when I went live, so hopefully we get football closed. Hopefully towards the end of the main break and not towards the beginning. Hate to make them have to wait, but I did post that break yesterday, so I mean I can't be available for multiple days straight. All right, last call. No takers. Get a screenshot if you need it. I'm going to pull that list down, and we're going to get started. All right. Remember, guys, as was listed up here, no base. Not shipping the base cards on this one. It's just because I'm not going to do. Just not going to sort them. If that's an issue with anybody, just let me know. Dude, they do it. They're so loose on these. Every box in the case is like that. It's loose plastic. Oop. Like I said, if that's an issue for anybody, let me know. I'm not trying to not give you your base, just trying to keep it. I'm assuming we're probably good not getting the unlicensed base cards on these. That's an issue, like I said. Let me know. Not trying to ruffle anybody's feathers over some base cards. All right, good luck, guys. Should get an auto in each pack. Should get a numbered in like each pack on average or so. So base. Orlando Martinez is numbered. That's to 149. 23 out of 149. Dude, there's so many Dodgers / Angels. They put them in their minor league unis, which are not necessarily going to be like the Airbrush Pros. So Orlando Martinez, I might have to double check on that. If you guys know off the top of your head, let me know. But that's Los Angeles. Let's see. And then to 199, Aiden Miller. That one's Phillies. 133 out of 199. The auto, Yanquiel Fernandez, going to the Rocks. Yanquiel Fernandez auto is 16 out of 125. Not that one. Fernandez. Rockies, that was Jared. And then Aiden Miller and the Phillies to 199. Phillies were Jared as well. And then let me tell you what, I will double check real fast. I should have the checklist. Yeah, I do. I have the checklist right here. Let me give it a quick search. Orlando. Not Morlando. Orlando Martinez is Angels. Okay. So Angels. And that is Jeff Bryant. Oh, he's got both. Okay, well, that that does make it a little easier. Here, keep my sorter from having to look it up. That does make it easier, though. Okay, base. Kim Alderman's going to be unnumbered. To 99, Ping. Sasaki Ping is 21 out of 99. Rintaro Sasaki Ping blue. And then Jairo Iriarte going to Chicago. That is White Sox, I believe, right? Iriarte. Double check. That is White Sox. Okay, making sure. Pretty sure on that one. Yeah, with there being 6 autos, they're definitely not all going to be studs. I'm hoping to get like 2 or so higher caliber autos. That's typically more the goal. It's kind of like Contenders. For those of you that break football as well, Contenders football is it's a bunch of same style base cards. They put the ticket stubs with the the seat and the row number, the barcode. We pulled a die cut earlier that had yesterday that had the actual ticket stub die cut, just like Contenders does. And like Contenders, it's a really deep checklist on the autos, especially 21 out of 99. Usually get a few deeper autos, and then you're usually looking for like 1 to 2 in football, bigger named autos. Let's make sure we didn't miss a number. But I mean, dude, for $4 a team, like it's so hard to beat. We were going through the checklist yesterday. There's actually some really good names on the checklist. Parker Smith, prospect ticket. Kyle DeBarge, ping, base insert. Nate Dom on the red to 299. That's 23 out of 299. And Parker Smith, Houston. Getting the Parker Smith auto. That one is to 149. 128 out of 149. Houston is Jared. Jared going on a run. Parker Smith. I saw where Nate Dom had signed on one of his signatures. He signed it as Dominator, like DOHMINATOR. It's pretty good. I liked it. So that one's going Mets. 3 left. Come on. There's a Cruz Kaboom. There we go. Is that their prospect ranking on the front? Is it? That would make sense. I don't know. Hurston Waldrop has a 93. Dude, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Griffin Burkholder would be 16. JD Gonzalez, 19. I don't think so. It's not the checklist number either. I'm not sure. Eric Batanti, that's going to be to 79 on that pink velocity. PJ Orlando, ping insert, 16 out of 79. Batanti, going to the Brewers. No number. Ben Hess, Aces, no number there, I don't think. Brandon Sproat, that one's going to the Mets. Sproat auto is to 75. 74 out of 75. Brandon Sproat, one of their better pitcher prospects. Phil grabbing 1, 3, 5, and 7 in prospect. You got it, bud. Phil, we're gonna run that prospect after the main break, if that's all right, bud. We got a bunch of people waiting on that one. I could see us at $12 a spot sitting here all night cutting prospect. So this is the video for the mini. We closed a couple of rounds, so we just started breaking them, and I could see us being on here for a while. So if you're good with that, bud, we are going to run that after the main break. So let me get you added over. The main break, by the way, is flawless. So that'll be a fun one. Phil, you're in the main break. So it's already been live. It has been live for a while. Yeah, we're over the hour mark on a mini. 1, 3, 5, and 7 for Phil. But this, if it fills, this will be the first one that we run after. 1, 3, 5, and 7. Got him. And Alex Clemmy is unnumbered. Rhett Lauder unnumbered to 299. Silas Ardoin going to Baltimore Orioles. 18 out of 299. And then the auto, Herrick Hernandez going to the Braves. That one is base auto for Hernandez. Hoping for a big one in this last one. Yeah, I think we're at like 110 a box on personals on these. So 6 autos, kaboom chase, 110 bucks. Definitely not expecting them all to be bangers, but there's enough on the checklist that we're going to pull some. Come on. Carson Benj, that is 147 out of 199. Tommy White Ping. Prepping for the pros, Kellen Lindsay. Looks like that's unnumbered. And then the auto, Ryan Campos going to the Cardinals. Cardinals on the auto. Let's check that number. That is to 49. 48 out of 49. Who had the Cardinals again? That was John Spurbeck. And I think I forgot to read it off, but Atlanta was Marvel Allen. So let me give you guys a recap. So we had Carson Benj to 199, Silas Ardoin to 299, Eric Batanti to 79, Nate Dom to 299, Ping to 99, Ping was Sasaki. Angels taking the Orlando Martinez to 149, and then Aiden Miller was to 199. The autos, Ryan Campos to 49. Herrick Hernandez, base auto. Brandon Sproat, auto to 75. Not a bad one there for the Mets. Parker Smith was to 149 for Houston. Iriarte for the White Sox, auto was base. And then Yanquiel Fernandez to 125. 4 out of the 6 were numbered. Only 2 base. All right, Scott's going to grab 2 and 9. Again, Scott, we are going. This is the video for the mini. So we closed some rounds. We started running them, and I kind of just said, okay, that's going to be the last one that we do on this video. The main break has been closed for an hour now since we went live. I do want to get over there and run that first. So we're filling this mini to run after the main break. So I will do the main break, and then this will be the first one that we run after, assuming we close these last 3 spots. We'll close it as soon as that as soon as that main is done. Let me just print these real fast. And if you need a tag or something as we're going live, let me know. Yeah, Marvel, I will look here in just a minute, bud. Let's see. Let me get going. You need to look right now, or just afterwards? All right, we got Thomas. Last thing here, Thomas picked up a couple personals last night that we ended up not being able to run last night. So I told him we would do this right after the mini. Thomas, you're still in here, bud. I'm assuming. I'm gonna go ahead and run them. Got you, bud. I saw it. All right, Thomas. Tell you what, Thomas, let's do this. Let's say there's 1. And here is 2. Just crack them all at once. All right. Best of luck, bud. Congrats on the promotion today, Trent. Got to watch the video for a little bit. I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but that was very cool, man. Captain. Good luck, Thomas. Here we go, bud. So Thomas says I don't have to sort them. I will ship you the base. So, but I am just going to kind of skim them. So we got Mikey Romero on the blue. That's 18 out of 149. Ping Seaver King. Chase McDermott, that is a die cut 3 out of 28 with that ticket stub die cut. Nice, man. And then the auto, Ryan Lasco. Ryan Lasco, blue auto is 85 out of 149. Good color in that one. Let me come back to that stub. Hang on, I'm going to have to cut that one. There we go, Thomas with the Chase McDermott. And the Mikey Romero. Marvel grabbing 6, 8, and 10 in prospect. Closing out that left round. You got it, bud. Oops. There we go. So round 2's closed. So if you guys want to send over, feel free. Again, not going to check them until after. We'll do that. Ooh, we got a redemption coming. Going to run those. We're going to run that round after the main break. Kellen Lindsay, prospect ticket. No number on that one. Prepping for the pros, Marcelo Mayer to 199, Brian Holiday. And then our redemption is Franchise Futures, card number 13, Jace Bowerofin. So that'd be a Blue Jays prospect. I actually got to watch him play last year. He came to our local Hillsboro Hops. Bowerofin on the Franchise Futures. Likely to 99 on that one. I think most of those Franchise Futures were to 99, if I'm not mistaken. Let's say check the checklist to verify. Kemp Alderman, prospect ticket. Aces, Tink Hence. No number. Is a number on this one, though, to 49. 7 out of 49 aces. Carter Holton. And then the auto is Jace Bowen. He's in the group. He's in the MLB trade group on Facebook. He has yet to jump in any of my breaks. 121 out of 199. He used to be pretty active. I actually hadn't seen him on there in a while, but he is a collector. Jace Bowen. Unscratched, you got it, bud. We can do that. Yeah, I will always assume it's unscratched unless you tell me otherwise. If you tell me otherwise, I do not mind a bit scratching it for you. But I'll assume unscratched unless you say. Max Muncy prospect ticket. Y'all can be curious now what the number does represent. Cincy Domination, no number. Dowdy to 199. 25 out of 199. And then the auto, Kim Alderman, base auto on that one. Still hunting this Kaboom. Kaboom is a case hit. Panini puts that Kaboom in a different product in every sport. In football, it's an absolute. In basketball, it is on a product that just released today, actually. Revolution. And in baseball, it's here in Prospect. Ooh, that looks like gold on the auto. Come on, man. Come on. Colin Houck, prospect tickets. 109 out of 199. Prepping for the pros, Charlie Condon. All aces. Brody Breck. No number on that one. And the gold, come on. Chris Cortez, Future Legends. And that is 5 out of 10. Nice one. I'm dropping one for the color on that one. Future Legends on card, Chris Cortez. One of the better pitchers from I think he was from 24 draft, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure he was in that 24 draft class. Chris Cortez. Future Legends on card auto. Not bad. We'll take that. Definitely take that color. Dude, a lot of people are chasing Durangelo right now. He's a big chase. He does sign in this. If anybody else is curious on these, we're at $110 a box on these for personals. I can do them later, like after the main break. But we are going to end this video after these 2 boxes right here, and we are going to jump into that main. Dude, that's Black Velocity? Dude, is the black a 101 here? Zach Earhart, Velocity to 39. Okay, it is low, though. 39 out of 39. A lot of times Panini will line black as that 101. Gold vinyls and blacks they like to put in that 101. So, Black Velocity. Christian Moore to 299. That is Heriberto Hernandez, 10 out of 299. And the auto, Blake Larson. Red auto is 160 out of 199. Little indent there on the middle surface. Longest mini ever. You got his Hail State stuff? That's awesome, man. We can add to it. Hernandez. All right, box 2. Just keep on rolling. Sean Keys, prospect ticket. Like, I don't think he'd be number 8. 167 out of 199. Bryce Eldridge prepping for the pros. Brandon Sproat aces. And then J.D. Dix, that's a good one. Believe he was a first round for the Diamondbacks, if I'm not mistaken. First round draft pick out of that 24 class. 112 out of 125. Nice. To 199. Yeah, I was going to promote it a little bit during the live stream, but it is going. Dude, football's been up for 2 days, man. I tried pushing the football post early by like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. I posted football at like 10 o'clock in the morning my time. Like 4 hours before I typically do, hoping we could get it closed. And like it actually rolled overnight. So I'm not sure what else to do on that one. We know who we're hiring though. I'm going to see if I can get them to come in on Monday. So we're going to get them started. So we are moving forward. Joey Oki. I get some help in here. PJ Morlando. Yoandry Vargas to 299. 149 out of 299. And then Alan Facundo. Prospect ticket auto. Base auto. Pitcher. Yeah, no number on that one. Some of these are going to be a little longer holds. Sid Finch on a Mojo to 25. 11 out of 25. Sid Finch prospect ticket. Ben Hess to 41. Another die cut. Ryan Campos. That ticket die cut. The stub. Nathan Detmer base auto, or yeah, it's base auto. Prism auto, I guess. Hang on, these suck so much. Campos. Yeah, 20 box case. 2 more Percy's after the main. You got it, bud. Yeah, we can do that, man. Yeah, we got plenty, dude. But yeah, it is a 20 box case. That's right. 8 cards per pack, 6 packs per box, 20 boxes per case. New guy can work weekends. I like it. I like it. You got to get him where he can not crash the brand while he's on here first. Joey Vitrano. Brett Louder Domination. Walker Martin to 199, 54 out of 199. And then Thomas Sajasi, base auto. It's one that we're pulling right now. He's in Bowman. Yeah, we're working on it, guys. We'll get there. Yanier Fernandez, prospect ticket. Ping Tommy White. Ping Caleb Lomavita to 199 on the red. And then Jacob Melton. It's a nice one. Houston. 104 out of 149. He's with the Mets now, I believe. He was definitely drafted by Houston. All right, last pack. Ryan Lasco prospect ticket, no number. Prepping for the pros, Lindsey to 299, Nathan Detmer, and then last base auto. Luke Keeshaw's not a bad one. We'll take that for the Twins. I want to say he was drafted a little higher. I remember chasing him in draft. Not a top chaser, but one of those guys we were looking for the Twins. Like I said, man, for barely over $100, it's not a bad little rip. All right, but so we had Detmers to 299, Caleb Lomavita to 199 on the red, to 199 Walker Martin, Sid Finch to 25 prospect ticket, stub die cut to 41 Ryan Campos, prospect Sean Keys to 199 to 299 Heriberto Hernandez, Zach Earhart was to 39 on the Black Velocity, Colin Houck was to 199, Braylon Dowdy to 199 to 49 Aces Carter Holton. Brian Holiday to 199. Mikey Romero was the blue to 149. And then another ticket stub die cut to 28, Chase McDermott. The autos. Running people away? What you mean, bud? Luke Keeshaw. Prospect ticket, Jacob Melton, blue to 149. Thomas Sajasi, base auto. Nathan Detmer, base auto. Alan Facundo, base auto. J.D. Dix, prospect ticket auto to 125. Blake Larson, prospect ticket auto to 199. Future Legends, Chris Cortez was to 10. Kim Alderman, prospect ticket base auto. Jace Bowen was to 199 auto. Redemption, franchise future signatures, Jace Borofin, and then Ryan Lasco, blue to 149. There we go. That's it, guys. All right, I'm gonna go update the list. Appreciate that, Thomas. Thanks for having patience there while we got that one wrapped up, man. We have got again another round full. We're gonna do that one after the main break. That'll be the first one to go. So if you want to go ahead and send over, if you're in round 2 for prospect, go ahead and drop that now. I am going to go update the list. I will get live as fast as I can. We should be pretty much caught up in payments. But yeah, let me go get that updated. Give me a few minutes, guys. As soon as I can, I will be up live. I will see you guys over in the main, and look for the tags. Take care, guys. See you soon.